Why am I outside a supermarket? I'm here for all of us. Loyalty cards, whether it be Nectar, Club Card, whatever the thing is, sounds good. Oh, stay loyal to your shop by using your loyalty card and we'll give you a better deal. Well, and that's changed enormously now. Now you can be charged over 100% more if you don't have the card, right? This is so wrong. We should all be given the best price irrespective. This is separatism, right? This is an ism, right? It's saying if you don't, we're going to charge you more, right? This is coercion with a gun to the head, right? It's actually blackmail. So I'm going to go and take a few items. I'm going to go to checkout. When I check out, I'm not going to have a loyalty card. I'm going to call someone over and say, look, actually, I want that price. Oh, but you haven't got a loyalty card. And I'll explain what's going on. I'll ask to see the manager. And when the manager comes, I'll put it on him. If he makes a choice to actually give me the discount, great. And that's a big one. And that means you can order it. And if not, I'm going to call the police. That's what's going to happen today. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing this for all of us because it's wrong. So, fancy coming shopping? If you fancy it, subscribe. If you like it, like. And let's go shopping on Old Boy TV right now. Just looking at this section here, it's nearly everything is like this. £2.70 is the price, but they'll give it £1.82. That's a big amount. That's not an off. It's a rise, right? That's actually what they're charging. That's what the price should be for everybody. But they're saying if you haven't got your Nexi card, we're going to charge you £2.70, not £1.86. All of it. So look, it's £1 here. Look, this one. Look at this one here. £3.50 or £2.50. So they're saying we're going to charge you £1 more if you don't give us your details. That's well wrong. That's blackmail. Green machine, super bio thing. £4, but £2, right? So it's actually, they're going to charge 100% more if you don't give them your data. Criminal. Blackmail. If you don't have this card, if you don't sign up and give us your personal information about the stuff you're buying, we're going to charge you more, you muppet. That's what's actually happening here. And let's have a look. Okay, we've got £1.70. Right, but they're going to say it's £1 with the Nectar. No, it's £1, and they're charging 70p more. Right, I'm going to have one of them as well. When you actually really take a stand back from this, it's shameful, shocking, and I'm pretty sure it's illegal, but no one has challenged it. If you don't challenge it, it'll continue. Quite like turmeric's great. It's an amazing anti-inflammatory, actually. But let's have a look at the price, right? So the price should be £3.95, but they want to charge me without a Nectar £6. Does anyone imagine that's okay? Is that acceptable? Because I consider it to be criminal, actually against the law. This is something we'll talk about later in life or in the channel. But I don't drink anymore because I used to drink a lot. I want to say a lot, too much by a long way. When I hit a point of overwhelm, it really took hold of me. So I choose not to, but I've just had to, because this is ridiculous. This bottle here of Southern Comfort, right, is £32 is the price that that they're asking. But if you've got Nectar card, it's £19.50. So what's that? That's £12.50. £12.50 that they're going to steal out of your pocket if you haven't got a Nectar card. Really get your heads around that. Stealing £12.50 unless you give them your details. Wow. 40p for a bag. Literally, right? So I have to scan the bag. Right, so 40p, there's no discount on that. This is the price given. I'm actually going to use a card now to prove the point, but what is it with my Nectar card? So that's the price now after a Nectar card, right? That's £7.05. That's it, that they were trying to steal. Right, that's just theft. It's not a discount, it's a theft. I want to make that point clear. I don't have a Nectar card, but I don't want to pay this price, right? So I need this price to be dropped to what it would be with a Nectar card.
You don't have to download it on your phone.
No, but I don't. I know. What my point is, that's blackmail. That's coercion, right? That's a gun to my head saying I'm going to charge you more money unless you've done this thing. So you get the manager. Can you get the manager for me? Can you get the manager for me?
Yeah.
Because we're making the point here that this is wrong. My suggestion is that it's criminal to suggest that I must have a Nectar card or I'm going to be charged more. It's not a discount, it's charged more. That's coercion with the gun to your head. It's like, we're going to take your money. No, it's
everywhere. Yeah,
oh, don't worry, don't worry. This happens to be the one that's nearest. Tesco's is even worse, right?
Yeah.
It's not the point. They're all doing it.
Yeah.
And it's coercion and it's blackmail. It's illegal. It should be illegal and no one's challenging this. So I want the manager to basically give me the discount, not a discount, give me the real price, right? And that's what I expect, without me having to give up my personal information to companies I don't know and I don't trust. But they're not paying you enough either.
He wants the Nectar offers, but he doesn't have a Nectar card. Yeah, but he said you have to give.
It's illegal.
Yeah,
It's illegal.
It's illegal. Can you come please?
So I pay there's £27 and 5 pence on my shopping here, but I know there's about £2, £3, £4 less if I use a Nectar. Now, I want to pay that price, right? I don't want to have a Nectar, and I want to pay that price because by doing it, it's coercion. It's saying, listen, you, and this is for you as well, by the way, when you shop. This, and not this supermarket, it's all of them. There's no, only one supermarket's bad and the others aren't. This is a coercion and collusion. So what he's saying is, if you don't sign this up for this and give me all your personal data, which I don't know what's happening with it or it's going to go, but I do know it's worth more than the discount because they never do anything free. They don't give you more money for a bonus. They time your break down to the millisecond. Yeah. So I'm saying that it's actually blackmail and coercion. It's an ism. It's a separatism.
Yeah.
It's saying if you are not this, then we're going to charge you more, you muppet.
Yeah.
And that is so wrong. And it's wrong for you. It's wrong for me. It's wrong for everyone. So I'm suggesting I need to have that without.
So we can't do that, sir.
I don't know. I have to call the police and say that I'm being blackmailed at Sainsbury's
You can
and I'm
do
being
that, sir.
coerced. So we'll have to. Are you the actual manager?
Yeah, I'm the manager.
So you have responsibility. I know that it's a corporation, so sadly there's a CEO on top, and if something bad happens, they get rid of him and replace him.
All of our Nectar pricing, all of our Nectar advertising state there. If you don't have a Nectar card,
No, I know it
you're not
states.
entitled.
I know, but I'm saying it doesn't matter what it states. That's like stating if a fat person comes in, they can't eat bread. It doesn't matter if it says it in the T's and C's. It's wrong, right? And if somebody doesn't say something, it's got to be who's going to do something and when are they going to do it? Well, why not me now?
Obviously, if you haven't got a Nectar card and you don't want to sign up for it, you're not.
I'm not going to know, but therefore I'm being blackmailed and being charged more than other people just because I won't do what I'm told by the supermarket. That's fundamentally wrong.
Yeah.
So I will now call the police. Oh yeah, can you help me? Oh, police, please. Yeah. Well, I'm being coerced and blackmailed. I'm buying shopping, right? And they're charging me literally nearly 80% more. They want to charge me nearly 80% more because I don't have a Nectar card. Now, I'm saying that if they're forcing me, that's coercion and blackmail, right? They're literally coercing me and they're refusing to give me the price that everyone else is getting if they do acquiesce and give their stuff away. And this is a crime that's not being reported and it's not being committed. It's being committed by all supermarkets, but I'm at Sainsbury's Ladbroke Grove right now. And it's not causing a massive, but I've literally been told, we're not going to give you this unless, and that is a crime. No, it's blackmail. Is blackmail not a crime? What? Hang on, bear with me, miss. Bear with me if you don't mind. No, but they're saying that I'm saying I don't want to give my personal data away to companies that I don't know or trust. No, that's blackmail. That's blackmail. But it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me that the police can't see a real crime. Right? That doesn't surprise me at all. Okay, it is blackmail, by the way. And can I have your name? Can I have your name? Well, I'm afraid to say. Well, can you define blackmail for me? No, but I'm saying, can you define blackmail? It's a simple question because you're telling me it's not blackmail, so define blackmail. They're saying if I don't give you no data, and that's what they take my data,
they're
right?
selling somewhere.
They're selling it again and again and again. Then they're going to charge me more. It's not a discount. They're charging me more. That's blackmail. That's coercion. So I'd like to speak to the manager about it because if he or she can't make a decision, I have to call the police because I'm being blackmailed. So that's where I'm going to start. Do you mind?
Yeah.
Sorry. Thank you. It's dawned on me of recent times that I'm being blackmailed every time I come. Not just Sainsbury's, it's all the supermarkets. They're saying, you don't use the card and give me all your data, which is worth a lot of money, and I don't know what it's being used for, then we're going to charge you more. It's not that they're giving me a discount. They're actually saying I'm going to treat you differently because you won't do what we say. I consider that to be blackmail, coercion. It's like saying with a gun to your head, do it or you ain't going to give you the money. So I need to speak to the manager about just give me the
manager because that's about the network company.
No, I understand that, but it doesn't matter. It's still the company in total, right? So the manager, I'd like to speak to the manager because if not, because he or she has to take responsibility, and if not, I'll call the police.
Even as
Then I'll call the police.
What do you do? No, you can call the police.
I'm going to, yeah. But they won't do anything either. But this is the point.
It's up to you. If you want to get the discount.
No, but this is every supermarket. It's coercion.
We concerned about the Sainsbury now. So if you're concerned about next, we don't want to give you details.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Then I have to pay more.
Yeah, that's
blackmail.
I understand your point. As a customer, I understand that, but it's my decision whether I can pay more or the point.
Why can't someone just give me the right price instead of any fuss? All right. Well, that's it. So that's the scene here, right? So I'm just going. That's the scene here. So Sainsbury's and all the other supermarkets are stealing from us with a gun to their head. It's called coercion. I'm leaving all this stuff here. I'm walking away from it. I want nothing to do with it. So, right, that's how it's been. What have we got from this, right? What we've got, and it's not the fault of the workers, as you've seen, including the manager at the first store. I've done 2 stores to see where we can go with it. It's not their fault. They are under strict controls about what they can do and what they can say. They all agreed with me, as you can see. That even the staff know that this is systemically criminal and we're all being mugged, right? But they can't do anything or they'll lose their jobs, and I feel for them. That's the situation people are in. They don't say anything or I'll get the sack. And that's why so much nonsense is left going, right, as well, because people won't whistleblow because of what will happen to them. That's the same in the drug industry as well, the major pharmaceuticals. People don't whistleblow about the bad ones because they'll lose their position. Look how many doctors that spoke the truth over the whole event, from a few years ago. I'm not going to say it, or they'll put something underneath this film, quite literally, right? So none of these people, if you stand up for yourself and tell the truth, you lose your work, you lose your reputation, you lose everything. Someone has to do something, and in this case, it is going to be, and someone's got to do it when it's going to be me, and it's going to be now. So this has begun. What we now have to do, and it's going to be another film because we're going to run out of time for today, is I need to physically put this together and use it as evidence to show the police what's going on. They're not going to take any notice of me. And the second thing is we go to Sainsbury's head office and make a great big fuss. I might actually just go in and meditate there and generate love at them until somebody comes and does something, because that's actually the way. I don't want to bring hate into this, but I do want to bring truth into this. What they are doing is coercively blackmailing you for your information that they are then selling and selling and selling to God knows who, and it's being used for God knows what. You're the best. You personally, thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for being part of the Old Boy TV network, and that's what we're going to become, right? But do help me out. Like, share, subscribe, write a comment. All of those things cost you nothing, cost no time at all, and means an awful lot to the channel. You're the best. I'm happy. I hope you're happy too. See you next time.